Well, hello my friends, Furtado here, the Rebel Turner. Well, so much for my pin. My pin just broke off on my lathe, so I no longer have a lock mechanism. And I knew that was just a matter of time because I had been kind of abusing that. Now I gotta lock up the tailstock with a wrench, which is really not what I wanted to do. Well, I decided to come back in here and take care of the dilemma of the broken pin on my lathe, which is something I really need. So I'm going to go with a slightly wider drill bit on these marks and get the bulk of this pin, which used to be like a bicycle spoke that I would literally have to twist to get the different gears, you know, into this step or to this 64 step that was in here. Well, this is what the locking pin configuration looked like. There's the shaft, the center point of the shaft, and there was this kind of H-shaped, like a bicycle chain, one side. This shaft right here was locked on. I'm not sure if it had a threaded piece inside or was just compression fit into this area. And as you spun this handle, giving you this motion on this arm over here, there was another pin over here, and that's where how you would line it up to hit either the 64 indexing or the 15-degree indexing on the outside. So what happened while I would lock this in all the time on these smaller pins, and it would be a pain because sometimes this being closed up, you can't see this unless you remove the cover. Depending on where this was lined up, I would be struggling with it, turning left, right, until it just hit one of these pins. So I could be anywhere in between, inside, outside, until I had it just right to hit these indexing holes on the pulley. So when it broke off, it separated right here, leaving me the shaft with the little bit of a skinnier piece of the shaft that used to lock into this, protruded out on this piece right here. So that point did not fit any of these holes. It was a little oversized for any of them. So what I did, and this is where it comes in, I just went to each one of these outside holes and drilled oversized, because this pin lined up when being pushed straight in. This is fixed. This shaft is fixed on the lathe, would line up pretty much with this outside row. So the way I got it right now is I won't be able to use this 64 pin configuration, but I will be able to lock it up solid on any of these. So no more guesswork, no more twisting. It's just when I want to lock up the spindle, just push it in, rotate the wheel or the shaft until it hits any one of these pins, and it will hit those pins every time. Just a matter of just a slight movement of the crank or the workpiece while pushing it in, and pop, it will lock. So I'm going to make a cheat. And like I said, whiten up that hole so I can lock this lathe, because I need this lathe to lock up. I can't have this lathe without that feature. So look for a drill bit that will be the thickness of that pan or slightly over. Not under. It has to be slightly over, or else it won't work for me. So I'm going to go right in here, line it up, use this base if I can as an actual guide. Okay, now with that all the way through, a good lock, better than it ever was. Now I gotta clean up these burrs on the inside, and I'm gonna do that with my pistol gouge, nice and easy. Now I gotta figure out a way to keep this pin in here so I don't pull it out all the time. But I shouldn't. Give it a little twist, and it will go to all the locking points that this has to offer. It's a little bit tight. Could probably rim it a little bit by putting it on the drill and assisting that. So here it is. If you got a belt driven on your lathe of this sort, you can easily put a multi-locking system onto it. Now I don't even have to twist this, it will line up every time. It's just a matter of pushing it in and getting to the next position, and it gives me an accurate, I don't know how many, 2, 5, so a 10 position step, which is 3.35 degrees. And that's it. We'll have to open this up again, unless I have to do some sort of maintenance, but not to line this up. This solution was the perfect fix, actually. You know, my channel is not about getting everything you need. It's about getting it done with what you've got. I think. Well, thanks again. We'll see you on some other parts of this video, I'm sure. Take care.